This video provides an overview to the BSU hiring committee of a course that I developed and designed for Dixie State University. I proposed that this course be an orientation to online learning strategies and targeted toward non-digital natives and non-traditional students who are new to online learning. I started by conducting a needs assessment from which the course sketch and course objectives were designed, and by surveying all of Dixie State University faculty that taught online courses and inquiring what basic online learning skills were commonly lacking in their new online students. I also conducted a formal literature review and research, and then I designed the course to address the 4 key needs that emerged from the survey: motivation, organization, self-directed learning, and commonly used technological tools in online courses. The specifications for this course build included that it be self-contained enough that very little, if any, actual human instructor time was needed. I was able to meet this challenge for the project, which ultimately reduces the instructor workload costs for my university. So, let me take you through a brief overview of the course. First, you can see that this course shell is titled as a template. Dixie State wanted multiple faculty members to be able to use this course, either as a standalone course or even to be able to select individual modules as each instructor felt their students needed a refresher. So I arranged some of the sections, such as the instructor introduction video, as a template instead of filling it in with specifics. This improved the generalizability and usability of this course design template. You can see that the course syllabus is found on the syllabus link and includes all of DSU's required components for our online syllabi. Here in the modules section, there are 15 modules, which is 1 per week. The course is a 1-credit lab for student workload, so I set the time to complete each module activity, assessment, or assignment at 2 hours per week for the average student. I won't open each module, but as I pass over each one, recall that each was chosen because of its inclusion as a most needed topic for our target learner, which is the non-digital native or a non-traditional student who is new to online learning. You can see here that modules 1 through 3 focus on basic introductions to the course, instructor, syllabus, policies, computer specifications, and navigating the Canvas LMS and university website. Here in Module 1, you can see that there is a syllabus quiz and course agreement page to sign, so that we can ensure that students understand how they'll be assessed and expectations for the course. Module 2 assignments require students to provide evidence of navigating the website and Canvas, and in Module 3 as well, they have to demonstrate that they know how to change their course settings and upload a photo. These activities get students to quickly dive into and know how to complete the subsequent modules. Module 4 through 6 focus on tools such as discussion boards, submitting assignments to the assignment box, and assessments. Module 4 combines teaching students how to use the discussion board and how to create and load a short video introduction of themselves onto the discussion board. They are required to show their picture ID in the video as one way to achieve a proctored assignment and to address student authentication verification issues unique to online courses. Module 5 focuses on netiquette and expectations for discussion posts, that they be academic and scholarly. I include samples of what is considered scholarly and appropriate. There is a netiquette quiz and an assignment to simply attach a document with a scholarly response to a discussion post. Module 6 covers how to submit various types of documents into Canvas, such as text, attached file types like doc, docx, PDF, etc., and how to include web URLs. We also have a tutorial about how to log in for a proctored quiz, and then students take a quiz, which is actually a quiz about the quiz-taking process within Canvas. Modules 7 through 9 move from the nuts and bolts of computers and Canvas and focus on helping the student improve time management and organizational skills that are critical to being a successful online learner. These modules also assist students to identify characteristics of successful online learning, to self-assess if they're lacking, and to learn how to become better self-directed learners. Module 7 addresses how to avoid time management surprises and to determine how much a student can take. It provides a great reality check for students new to online learning about time management and how many credits they can realistically take and perform well in. The assignment in Module 7 asks students to list some time management strategies that they want to use, determine how many real hours a 12-credit course load would take, and create a schedule for themselves in the provided template. As we move on to Module 8, in the Am I Ready section, this area delves into the activities that assess how ready a student is to be an online learner. Assessments of readiness are key to identifying characteristics the student has that will make them successful, and to identify gaps that need closed so that they can be successful. Students take these 2 readiness surveys and are given a profile from each that identifies their strengths and provides tips to overcome readiness shortages. In the next section, students explore motivators for learning. The module assignment requires that students submit a brief report on their readiness profiles, including which gaps were identified that they are willing to close and those that they don't see closing anytime soon. They also are asked to state what their key extrinsic and intrinsic motivators are that cause them to perform well in their online program of study. As we move to Module 9, you can see that it presents a checklist of characteristics of a self-directed learner. The discussion assignment requires students to define what it is to monitor and control their own learning and to offer a sample task and explain how it would be approached by a self-directed learner. The assignment requires students to choose a task, list their self-directed learning strengths and weaknesses, and then to provide a plan that shows a self-directed learner approach to accomplishing this task. Moving along then to Modules 10 and 11, you can see that these introduce students to using the cloud-based tools, including the Google Suite, Dropbox, wikis, and other web conferencing tools like Skype. I provide in Module 10 easy-to-follow tutorials about how to set up a Google account, Google Drive, and how to use Google Scholar for research. Also, I provide tutorials on how to create a Google Doc, which is then shared with the public as part of their assignment. In Module 11, you can see that the Dropbox and Skype links provide tutorials for students to follow as they create Dropbox and Skype accounts. Following this, there is an introduction to the concept of wikis, a sample of a class wiki that I provide, and an assignment to contribute to the class wiki at the end of the module, so that they can have practice utilizing and navigating a wiki. Modules 12, 14, and 15 are all geared toward the course final project that showcases students' use of presentation and recording software to create a short, simple video presentation. In Module 12, the discussion requires that the students submit the topic for their presentation, which presentation software they've chosen and why, and what they hope to learn from the recording process. I chose this final course project to be part of this design because it gives students practice using the software, uploading videos they've created, and conducting a peer review, which is a tool online instructors frequently use as part of their coursework. Requiring that they state their topic and choices a few weeks before it's due also motivates students to not wait until the last minute to start. Module 13 provides a short overview and activity utilizing Dixie State's library link. Students are already required to take a Library Foundations course, so this module serves as a refresher only about most frequently used information technology tools to an online student. Module 14 introduces students to a couple of recording software programs, and they submit their assignment through Canvas here. In Module 15, the initial needs assessment indicated that many teachers want their online students to know how to do a peer review, so their lesson and assignment include completing a peer review rubric and a course reflection. Again, I hope you can see by these examples of this course the design principles that I adhered to and that I created an easy-to-follow introduction to online learning for first-time digital learners in a fully online format.